Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you my nighttime skincare routine. So we're going to be getting unready together, and I'm going to walk you guys through every single thing that I use before bed. So even if I'm not wearing makeup, I use these products. I love them. They're great. I have like a pretty good mix here of like drugstore slash affordable slash a little bit more expensive. These are genuinely the products that I have been using for the past couple of months. There's only one product in here that's a little bit newer, which I'll talk about in the video, but this video is not sponsored. I just wanted to share with you guys what I've been using because I really love the skincare routine. It's simple, it's effective, and it's inspired by skincare by Hyram. If you guys do not know who he is, I've been obsessed with his videos for the past couple of months. He's incredible. He's not only super sweet and down to earth, but his videos are very informative, and I have learned so much about skincare within the past couple of months. So basically all the products that I've been using are inspired by him and his recommendations. So I wanted to share them with you guys because his recommendations are so on point. He's just so knowledgeable about skincare, and I thought that I knew about skincare, and after watching his videos, he definitely humbled me, and I realized I had no idea what I was talking about or what I was doing with skincare. But now I think I have it down pretty good. I mean, obviously there's always room for improvement, but I really love this routine. Definitely, like I said, check out Skincare by Hyram. If you have not watched his videos, you're gonna wanna just binge watch them, honestly, because that's what I did, and I'm still like obsessed with him. So also, there's no filter on my camera. Everybody claims that I'm using a filter. On my vlogging camera, there is a filter because I use a Sony camera over there, and Sony cameras naturally have a filter. I personally don't put that filter on there, but on my main channel video, I use a completely different camera and a completely different lens. There's no filter on it. I think so many people think that I use a filter because, like, I guess when, for instance, when I'm like getting up close and personal, or if I'm showing a product, it gets a little bit blurry in the background. So people, I think that's what you guys are referring to when you say there's a filter, but that's no filter. That's just the lens. The more that you zoom in or get closer, the blurrier the background gets. That's just the effect that I get with this lens, but there's no filter on it. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Definitely grab a snack and make sure you subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and let's get into my nighttime skincare routine. So the first thing I always do is take off my lashes. And the glue that I use is from Kiss. I feel like it's intense, but it's not super intense to the point where I have to use like a separate eye makeup remover or anything to remove the lashes. They come off pretty easily. Something else that I always like to do is usually take off my lip color before I remove the rest of my makeup. I really love these little mini makeup erasers. These are great for like taking off your actual makeup, but also for like smaller areas like maybe your eyes or your lips. You could just use water, honestly, if you're not wearing a ton of makeup. I like these because I feel like I don't use as many makeup wipes as I used to because of using the makeup eraser. I do use the cleansing oil, which I'll get into in a minute, but I like the makeup eraser for specific areas on my face, usually like my eyes, or if I'm removing lip products. I think these are great, especially the mini ones. These are my favorite. You can just get these at Ulta or Amazon. So yeah, I really like these, but yeah, I'm just going to use this for my lip product because I do have on some lip gloss. And by the way, this setup that I have going on is not the greatest. I have like a mirror right here, but we're just gonna make it work. Then I'm gonna go in with my cleansing oil. Clearly, I love it. I have like a little tiny bit left. I'm like running out of mostly all of my skincare products, but this is the Purito From Green cleansing oil. This is super gentle, but it does a really good job at removing everything. I'm obsessed with it. You just need a little bit and it removes all of your makeup. So I do, depending on how much makeup I'm wearing, sometimes I'll do a pump, 2 pumps, 3 pumps. Today I have on some pretty heavy glam, so I'm gonna do 3 pumps, and I'm just gonna massage it in at my fingers. You wanna make sure your hands and your face are completely dry before doing this because you don't want to mix the oil with the water. And I'm just basically going to rub this and just melt away all the makeup all over my face, and I do this for about a minute. I get in there and I get it on my eyebrows, around my eyes, everywhere. It just melts away all of your products. I like this because also it doesn't clog my pores, doesn't strip my skin. It's just a really gentle cleansing oil, and it's a great product. I love it. It's so good. And then once I massage that into my skin for about a minute or so, I go in and I just rinse that with some warm water. I also have to shout out my skincare sleeves. So I love these to prevent water from running down my arms, which is honestly one of the most annoying things ever. So it just comes like this. It basically looks like a little towel, but then you put it on as if it was like an actual sleeve. You could also use scrunchies as well. I know Karen from I Love Sarai does that, and I've tried that before, and that's a really great hack. But you know, this is me being extra, and I like these though because they actually do protect like your entire arm from like getting water, and it's like a towel. So if you're traveling, or if you want to also use these like 2-in-1 product and dry your face with this, you can as well. And I just wash them every week with my towels, and these are great. They come in pink as well, and they also come in different sizes. So I'm wearing the smalls, and I definitely recommend these. I think they're like 12 bucks, but they're honestly amazing. I've been using these for months. Anyways, let me rinse my face. And after I'm done cleansing, if there's any ever stubborn, annoying eye makeup still left over after the cleansing oil that I use, I just take the makeup eraser again. I just run it under some warm water, and I just kind of like to press that on my eye, and then it just rubs away any excess eye makeup that I have. So again, just be super gentle around that area. Something that I still need to work on. I feel like the eyes is always like the one spot on my face where I have the most makeup. You can see I still have like excess leftover eye makeup on there. It's usually eyeliner and lash glue, to be honest, so I feel like these help a ton. I always recommend cleansing your skin, going back in, double cleansing, and then going in and really focusing on your eyes, especially if you do wear a lot of eye makeup, just to get rid of any excess makeup. So now that I cleansed, I'm gonna go in and double cleanse. And you guys, this cleanser is so good. This is the Youth to the People Kale and Green Tea Spinach Vitamin Superfood Cleanser. This is absolutely incredible. I use this morning and night. I love the packaging. I love the formula of this. It's a really great cleanser that I feel like cleanses my skin, cleans it, keeps it nice and fresh, but doesn't strip my skin. It's not really heavy, and all you need is one pump. It also foams really nicely. So I like to massage this in for about a minute or so. This is one of my favorite products that I have tried based on Hyram's recommendations. I love it so much. It's honestly probably the best cleanser that I've tried like ever, just because I feel like it's so gentle, but it really cleans the skin without giving me like that dry, tight feeling. It's just really, really nice. I love it. Clearly this is not foaming that much because I don't have a ton of water, but I promise you it foams, and it's an incredible cleanser. So let me rinse this. Okay, so we're all cleansed, we're ready to go. Taking off my skincare sleeves. The next thing that I do is tone, and this is another, well, obviously all of these products are my favorite, but this is another like amazing product that I wasn't gonna try out at first because I feel like when products are so hyped up, it makes me like not want to try them sometimes. When I saw Skincare by Hyram talking about this, I'm like, okay, I need it. So this is the Polish Choice 2% BHA liquid exfoliant. I actually get mine on Amazon, and this is such a great toner. It's a really great everyday exfoliator because I feel like it is very gentle on the skin, helps a lot with texture, and it's just honestly, it's the best toner that I have tried, that I can see a like big difference with my skin texture wise and the way that it feels and everything. It's really, really good. It is expensive, but again, I feel like it works really well. They also have a mini version if you want to try it out. You don't want to commit to like the full bottle and you want to test it out, which I recommend doing with skincare. Maybe like getting a smaller size just in case, because skincare is unfortunately not universal for everybody, but I really do love this product, and I know a lot of people do, and I can see why, because it's really great. So I have my little reusable cotton pads in here. These are also from Amazon. You could also honestly just put this on your fingers if you want to and just like press it in as if it was a serum, but I'm gonna just use a cotton pad. And this is always the ultimate test, how you're cleansing your skin. My cotton pad before used to be so dirty, like I would still have makeup left over when I would use my toner. And I used to think that my toner was meant to like remove excess makeup, but that is not the case at all. Again, after watching Hyram's videos, he says that if your cotton pad is still dirty, if you're using a toner or something, then you need a better cleansing system. And sometimes what I like to do also, I'll really like press it in with my fingers because it's different than your typical toner. It definitely has like a consistency to it on your skin. It almost feels like a, I don't want to say like a film, but it definitely doesn't feel like your typical toner. So it almost feels honestly like a serum. So I like to go in and kind of press it in, especially on my problem areas, which is like my chin. I have like a ton of texture here, but it's gone down a lot. Especially with this product, I feel like the more that you use it and that you're consistent with it, the better it is, which I feel like that's the case with all products. But at first I was like, oh, I don't really think this works. But then I started using it again. This is my second or third bottle of this. I feel like when you use it consistently, it works really well. So I'm obsessed with this toner. It's so, so nice. I'm so proud of myself myself, I'm gonna go in with a retinol serum. So this one is the Burst Press Restart Gentle Retinol Serum, and that is exactly what it is. So I honestly just started using this product recently, like just within a couple weeks. I was always so intimidated with retinol because the ones that I've tried before, they irritate my skin or they dry it out, but this one has actually been really, really nice. Started using this maybe like 5 times a week because I feel like that's what's recommended, and it's great. You can get this at Target. I ordered mine online. It says here it's made for aging skin, dullness, and problem skin. I feel like it's never too early to use retinol. I hear like different things about retinol and like when you should be using it, but I'm gonna be 25, so I'm like, okay, let me get serious about this retinol. So I do about 2 pumps, and I also apply this to my neck as well. I have to like press it in, and I usually like to wait about a minute or 2 before going in with moisturizer. Such a good product. It's so gentle. If you're like starting to get into retinol or you've never used it before, I think this is a great start. Then the last step to my actual like skincare and what I use on my face is the e.l.f. Happy Hydration Cream. This is so good. I talked about this in my favorites video, but this is incredible. It's nice and creamy, and I don't want to say thick, but it kind of is like a thicker moisturizer, but in a really good way. It's not greasy, but it moisturizes your skin perfectly. It's like just really whipped, and it feels luxurious. Has great ingredients in it, has no fragrance. I do a pretty generous amount because again, I like to apply this on my neck, on my face. I also like to put this under my eyes because I don't use eye cream, which I know that's like crazy to a lot of people. I only use the ordinary caffeine solution in the morning because I feel like it helps with puffiness. Well, I like to believe that it does, honestly, but I never have found an eye cream to like be extraordinary or to do anything to improve like my fine lines or anything. So for me personally, I just use moisturizer, and I feel like it works really well. It's nice and gentle, especially this one I really like for under the eyes. I also put it on my lids, pretty much everywhere, and it's like a thicker, just like I said, luxurious cream on the skin. It's not a gel moisturizer, it's actually a cream, but it absorbs so quickly, and it's just like you can see, it just hydrates the skin and just makes everything look so fresh and plump, but not greasy. The last and final thing that I always do is go in with a lip oil or a lip mask. I love having my lips nice and smooth and hydrated, and I love the e.l.f. CBD lip oil. This is incredible. It's just that, it's a lip oil, but it's not sticky or greasy. It's not globby on the lips. It feels really good, and it's like a vanilla mint lip oil, so I think it's perfect before bed. Sometimes I wear this before makeup, honestly, too, but this actually helps if you have very, very dry lips, which my lips get really dry in the winter. I'm actually running low on this. I'm literally running low on like all of my products, which I guess that's a good thing because obviously I'm using them up. Another really good lip balm that I love, by the way, the lip balms are the only thing in here that aren't recommended by Hyram. I just genuinely really like them, but the e.l.f. Ride or Die lip balms, these are so good. The Mighty Mint is by far my favorite. I find this to be extremely similar to the Bite Beauty Agave Plus Intensive Lip Mask. This is a really great dupe, and I use this all the time. They also have tinted ones, but this one is my favorite because again, it gives me the same effect that the Bite Beauty one gives me, so I love it before, sometimes before makeup, but typically before bed because it's a little bit thicker. So that is it for my nighttime skincare routine. These are the products that I use every single night, even if I'm not wearing makeup, because I feel like the routine is quick, it's easy, and it gets the job done. So I really love these products. If you guys do try them out, I hope that you love them just as much as I do. But of course, please keep in mind, makeup and skincare for me are like the same in the sense where they're not going to be universal. Everything's going to work differently for everybody. It's all about trial and error. So always keep that in mind. But yeah, I hope you guys still enjoyed it. If you guys have any other skincare favorites, things that you love, leave them down below. I always love your recommendations, so leave me a comment and let me know. Thank you guys so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you very soon in my next one. Bye!